Good evening. So it's a beautiful day here in Central Illinois, and I am in my study space. Um, so um, I have prepared a couple different study spaces, but I will talk about this particular one first. When it comes to what I find as an ideal study space, the first most important aspect to me is quiet and peaceful. I am not an extrovert, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not, but I definitely work best when I can stay focused and I'm not distracted. Quietness and peacefulness is number one. The second thing is I like cleanliness and organization. Cleanliness and declutter. I don't feel like I can focus when there's clutter or a lot of things around. So I definitely like a clean smell and a clean vibe to my study space. Organization is third. I am definitely the type of person that has to stay organized. So I know exactly where to go to get whatever it is I need. So organization is definitely a must. And then lastly, I feel like my study space needs to be equipped with everything that I could possibly need. I would hate to start studying and then not have what I need. So I'm going to give you a brief presentation of my study room. This is my number one study space, and it's at our home. We have an upstairs loft area that you can see from our living room. It's completely open. However, on the right side, my husband a couple years ago enclosed it in and for Bible studies specifically, but we did not know that it would come in use a couple years later for going back to school. So that's what I'm getting ready to show you now. And I'll just kind of pick it up. And as you can see, there is a little bed in here for guests. Here's a couch. There's a couch, and that's my son's drum set. He will not be on that when I'm here studying. This is my bookshelf. So I have all sorts of different devotions, Bibles, notebooks, binders, note cards, that kind of stuff on there. And then this is my homemade desk. It's actually a table. It has everything I need from pens, pencils, paper clips. I have printer paper and a printer. So I have a printer easily accessible, as well as a fax machine, but it's not hooked up yet to our Wi-Fi, which is another important aspect, is Wi-Fi. I have some signs that talk about Jesus and coffee because I love coffee. As a matter of fact, a hot drink, sometimes a cold drink, but it's more specifically a hot drink, is something that I enjoy in my study space. And so that is my hot tea. But I do like the pray more, worry less, different signs that are kind of positive. I also have... That was my phone that started to ring. We do not want a distraction. I normally would have that off. I also have a little devotion. I want to try to pray or do a little devotion before each of my studies. Hopefully, that's the plan. So that's just a little view of my study area here at home. I also have two other study spaces. One is at my work. I have a lot of downtime at work, and that will be used for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, all day on Tuesday, Thursdays, and afternoon on Wednesdays. So thankfully, I have some downtime at work that will allow me to study. So that study space is also very clean, organized, quiet, and equipped. So my third study space is if I am in town. We live out in the middle of the country. So if I am in town, my daughter goes to school in the town that I'm talking about. Our church is not located in the town I'm talking about. Our church is also out in the cornfields in the opposite direction. So that's why I didn't use that my church as a possible study space, but this church in our town has offered to let me utilize their library if I ever need to get out of my house, away if it's ever noisy or anything like that, or if it's distracting because I have laundry to do, whatever. They've offered me to use their church library. So that's open to me as well. So thankful for them. And my daughter actually goes to their church. Or she don't go to their church. She goes to their school, Pana Christian School. So anyway, so this is just a little idea of what I prefer in a study space and a little sneak peek into where I'm studying. So thank you for your time and hope you have a blessed evening.